Finding accommodation in the UK, tips for immigrants and newcomers. Introduction. Finding suitable accommodation is one of the biggest challenges for immigrants moving to the UK. With unfamiliar rental processes, budget concerns, and the risk of scams, understanding how to navigate the housing market is crucial. This guide will walk you through the steps of finding a home in the UK, from identifying reliable platforms to negotiating rental agreements. A.Types of Accommodation in the UK. When searching for housing, it is essential to understand the different types of accommodation available: private rentals, renting directly from landlords or through letting agents; shared accommodation, renting a room in a shared house popular among students and single professionals; council housing, affordable housing provided by the local council, though availability is limited; short-term rentals, options like Airbnb for temporary stays; houses in multiple occupation HMO, homes rented out to multiple tenants with shared facilities, such as kitchens and bathrooms. Best platforms to find accommodation. There are numerous reliable platforms to search for accommodation. Online property websites. Rightmove, the UK's largest property portal. Zoopla includes rental listings and market insights. Spareroom, ideal for shared accommodation. OpenRent connects tenants directly with landlords, avoiding agent fees. Local council and housing associations. For those in need of affordable housing, local councils offer social housing schemes. Applications can be made directly through your local council's website. Facebook groups and community boards. Local Facebook groups often feature rental listings, particularly within immigrant communities. Always verify the legitimacy of listings to avoid scams. Steps to renting a home in the UK. Step 1. Set your budget. Consider monthly rent, council tax, utilities, and transportation costs. Average rental prices vary by location. London, £1,500 to £2,500 per month for a one-bedroom flat. Other cities, for example, Manchester, Birmingham, £700 to £1,200 per month. Step 2. Search for accommodation. Use online platforms to search based on your preferences, budget, location, and property type. Act quickly. Popular listings are taken within days. Step 3. Arrange viewings. Contact the landlord or agent to book a viewing. During the viewing, check condition of the property, repairs, appliances, safety, neighborhood, safety, public transport, nearby schools. Step 4. Rental application. Once you find a property, you'll need to provide photo ID, passport, or BRP card, proof of employment or income, for example, payslips, references from previous landlords if available, bank statements for affordability checks. Step 5. Sign the tenancy agreement. Read the agreement carefully, including rent amount, tenancy duration, and deposit details. Holding deposit. Usually 1 week's rent refundable or deducted from first month's rent. Security deposit. Typically 5 weeks' rent, held in a government-approved scheme. Tips for avoiding rental scams. Rental scams are unfortunately common, particularly for immigrants unfamiliar with the market. Never pay up front without viewing the property. Verify the landlord, ask for proof of ownership, or check through letting agents. Avoid too good to be true deals. Extremely low rents can signal scams. Use trusted platforms. Stick to Rightmove, Zoopla, or OpenRent. Understanding tenancy rights and responsibilities. As a tenant, you have legal rights under UK law. Your landlord must protect your security deposit in a deposit protection scheme. You are entitled to a safe and habitable property with functioning heating, plumbing, and appliances. Repairs and maintenance of structural damages are the landlord's responsibility. Your responsibilities: pay rent on time, keep the property clean, and report damages promptly. Abide by the terms of your tenancy agreement, for example, no pets if restricted. Finding family-friendly accommodation. For immigrants moving with families, consider the following: school catchment areas. Check if local schools are well rated via Ofsted reports. Neighborhood safety. Use tools like police UK to assess crime rates. Proximity to work and public transport. Factor in commute times when selecting a location. Short-term accommodation options. If you need temporary housing upon arrival, Airbnb, short-term rentals with furnished options. Hotels and hostels, ideal for a brief stay until you secure permanent housing. Serviced apartments, longer stays with amenities like kitchens. Budgeting for accommodation. Here is a breakdown of monthly housing costs for a typical renter, expense and estimated cost per month. Rent, 1-bedroom flat £1,000 to £2,000, London, or £700 to £1,200, other cities. Council tax, £100 to £200, utilities gas, electric, £150 to £200, internet, £20 to £40. Transportation, £80 to £150. Finding accommodation in the UK may seem overwhelming at first, but with the right tools and knowledge, you can navigate the process successfully. Use trusted platforms like Rightmove and Zoopla, set a realistic budget, and understand your tenancy rights to avoid common pitfalls. Whether you re-renting short-term or settling long-term, the UK offers housing options that suit every budget and lifestyle.